President Ilham Aliyev, his spouse Mehriban Aliyeva and family members came to Baku Children's Rehabilitation Center of the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection of Population to participate at the opening ceremony after reconstruction. Minister of Labor and Social Protection of Population Salim Muslimov informed the head of state about the conducted works. He stated that the Children's Rehabilitation Center was operating since 2003 and no reconstruction or overhaul works have been carried out here. The reconstruction work started in 2015 and completed on a high level. In the lobby of the center, there is a photo stand reflecting the care of the nationwide leader Lady Aliyev and President Ilham Aliyev, as well as the president of Lady Aliyev Foundation Mehriban Aliyeva, to the children with disabilities and their meetings. The center consists of inpatient and outpatient units. It has 3 departments: information consultation and educational department, medical social rehabilitation and functional diagnostics departments. The goal of the center is to restore the social status of children with disabilities and to integrate them into society via medical, social, educational, and vocational rehabilitation measures. The center is fitted with the cutting-edge equipment, including diagnostic and rehabilitation equipment. All conditions are created in the center. Classes, training, and diagnostic rooms are decorated with the pictures drawn by children with disabilities. Since its establishment, the center successfully conducts the diagnosis and treatment of children with disabilities from all over Azerbaijan with great professionalism. So far, more than 15,000 children underwent rehabilitation in the center. The admission to the center is carried out via medical social expert commissions, treatment prophylactic institutions under the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection of Population. 95 employees are engaged in the treatment in the Baku Children's Rehabilitation Center. It should be noted that important steps are being taken in the country for strengthening of medical and social rehabilitation of children with disabilities. It's a vivid example that the improvement of people's welfare is one of the vital directions of state policy. Social orientedness of state policy, attention of President Ilham Aliyev to the strengthening of social protection of citizens is indicative of high assessment to the human factor. The state engaged the children with disabilities in numerous social programs, including rehabilitation, free resting, and technical restoration programs. In line with the rehabilitation plan of the center, the patients undergo treatment in a complex manner. This includes therapeutic physical training, physical therapy, massage, pool therapy, psychotherapy, speech, occupational, and music therapy. Educational vocational rehabilitation is of special importance here. Baku Children's Rehabilitation Center closely cooperates with Children's Neurological Hospital, the Children's Clinical Hospital, the Children's Psychoneurological Dispensary, Prosthetic and Orthopedic Center, Center for Rehabilitation of Persons with Disabilities, and regional medical institutions. The center prepares and implements new rehabilitation methods based on learning of best practices in rehabilitation of children with disabilities. The medical staff of the center are engaged in training courses, increasing their knowledge and skills. The conditions created in the center demonstrate that people with disabilities are surrounded with care and attention of the state. Extensive landscaping works have been done in the courtyard of the center. All the conditions for the resting of children are created. Then President Ilham Aliyev, his spouse Mehriban Aliyeva, and family members came to the opening ceremonies of newly constructed Social Rehabilitation Center for Juveniles with Vision Disabilities of the Ministry in Zabrat Settlement of Sabuncu District, Social Shelter for Persons over the age of 18, as well as the Social Shelter and Rehabilitation Center for Juveniles. The construction of those facilities were implemented on the respective executive orders of the Cabinet of Ministers. In the lobby of Social Rehabilitation Center for Juveniles with Vision Disabilities, a photo stand depicting the activity of the nationwide leader Lady Aliyev has been installed. The center consists of educational, swimming, and sports buildings. There are conference and exhibition halls in the building. The works of juvenile children with vision impairments are on display here. The building is fitted with a lift with audio command system. 4 12-bed wards, laundry rooms, education and board game rooms were created here. Education of Braille alphabet, publications in Braille, adaptation equipment, and respective educational rooms are on a high level. Dance and music workshops rooms, computer rooms, rooms fitted with publications on bibliographic review, enlarged fonts Braille and in audio, as well as a rich library will be available to children. The center has 2,800 square meter area and has ophthalmologist, physician, psychological analysis, massage rooms, as well as training rooms aimed at development of visual imagination and memory of children, and a dining room. The sports building includes game hall, coach room, and physician rooms. People with vision impairments can engage in various sports in the hall. The swimming building of the center is also on the modern level. 25-meter-long swimming pool has been constructed here. All buildings are provided with centralized hot water, heating and cooling and ventilation systems. There are 2 water tanks, transformer substation within the area of the center. All buildings are fitted with modern furniture, inventory and other equipment. Extensive landscaping works have been conducted in the area. Afterwards, President Ilham Aliyev, his spouse Mehriban Aliyeva and family members get acquainted with the Social Shelter and Rehabilitation Center for Adults. The total area of the building is 2,011 square meters. 3-story building has doctor room, medical examination, admission and registration office, dining room and kitchen and laundry rooms. There are also board games, computer rooms, temporary boxing treatment and temporary treatment and administrative rooms. All conditions have been created here in 10 50-bed bedrooms. Various events can be held in the conference hall of the building. In addition, the persons will be able to use reading room and library of the center. The building has several warehouses. Then President Ilham Aliyev, his spouse Mehriban Aliyeva and family members get acquainted with the Social Shelter and Rehabilitation Center for Juveniles. The center consists of a rehabilitation pod and a sports hall. 3-story rehabilitation building has doctor room, medical examination, admission and registration office, dining room, kitchen and other rooms. A computer room, teacher's room and 5 classrooms were created in the center. Juveniles can efficiently use the various circle rooms. Conference room, table games and bedrooms will be able for residents of the center. A modern-style sports hall has been created here. The created conditions prove that Azerbaijan state cares for its citizens regardless of their gender, age or social status and takes important steps for the improvement of their living conditions. Such projects show that social policy implemented under the leadership of President Ilham Aliyev is being successfully realized, and Azerbaijan citizen is in the center of this policy.